Our mission here at Smedley is to make school incredibly fun and motivating for our students, but at the same time focus on reading, which is the foundational skill that we know our students need to be successful in life and pursue their dreams. When we took the building over 4 years ago, it was not a happy place. It wasn't a place where students were coming to school with smiles on their face. It wasn't a place where families were feeling good and comfortable to drop their children off.
Before Master came, Smedley was bad, and teachers they didn't really do anything. The students did not listen to the teachers.
Before Mastery came to Smedley, there were over 30 arrests of students in kindergarten to 5th grade in just 1 year. Since then, our focus on sweating the small stuff, establishing systems, routines, and procedures to allow teachers to maximize their instructional time, and establishing a culture within our building that is happy and safe, the environment has improved dramatically. This past year, we've had 0 arrests. And so one of the most important things that we did right away was to establish that school, particularly elementary school, is a fun and joyful place to be. As students arrive each and every day, it's incredibly important to me that the first thing that they see is a joyful adult. And so I'm out there high-fiving students, welcoming them, and we have a philosophy here at our school of joyful adults are contagious, and it really helps us have an environment where students have this incredible joy for learning. For us, reading is the cornerstone and the foundational skill that students need to have to be successful in life. So here at Mastery, students are engaged in meaningful reading instruction for a 3-hour block of time.
Now it is time for reading groups.
Students are working in small groups based on their reading level so that we can meet all the needs of our students, from students who struggle with reading to students who excel in reading.
We break them into small different groups, and because they're centralized and catered on the skills that they need, students are more engaged because it's giving them that extra push and that little bit of challenge that will allow them to get to the top. So at the round table, you teach guided reading. And with guided reading, you have about 8 to 10 kids and one teacher, and that teacher will go around and conference with each kid based on the skill that they need to push them to the next reading level.
Let me just tell you, you did an amazing job. This word glass blowers, you didn't know it, but you solved it so quickly.
Reading Mastery is on the rug, and it's a scripted curriculum, and it's a lot of phonetics to teach kids those sounds and those chunks and those blends that they need so that they can read words a lot easier.
Think of a word that starts with this sound. Hands are raised.
At the computers, we have a program called iReady, and it's basically tailored to every kid's individual need. And each kid sits at the computer, they might be at different levels, and iReady tracks where they are and keeps pushing them until they can get to the higher levels.
Reading has improved dramatically since Mastery turned around Smedley. In 2010, more than 82% of 5th graders were below basic in reading, which means they were more than 2 years behind, 2 years in reading. Since then, we have cut that number in half, and we continue to see tremendous gains.
Kids are growing so many reading levels, and it brings me so much joy to see how excited they are when they can move their little tiger paw print up the tracker because they've grown a reading level. And so it's just really amazing to see how much they can grow in just 1 year.
Smedley was formerly one of the lowest performing and most dangerous elementary schools in the school district of Philadelphia. But at Mastery, we believe that great schools make great neighborhoods and not the other way around.
The school has become very focused, very good, not so many consequences, not many people are getting kicked out. It's a better environmental learning.
Children are more excited and more engaged because we're giving them the skills that they need so that they can succeed.
We are always innovating, always coming back together to think about how to get our students to the next level. It's truly a job that never ends.